Hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. It's the kind of thing you know is straight out of that dirty south. Dirty roads, nobody got no money. Got them signed up pickup trucks whistling at them on the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long. Bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight. Straight out of moonlight. Woo!
Everyone, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Bradford's Vikings going up against Osweiler's Texans. With that, let's get on out to Houston. We're standing by as our commentary team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. This Vikings D, they really flustered Brock Osweiler in Week 5, Charles.
And they're doing it because they have talent at every level on defense. Defensive front, Linval Joseph, you can't move him in the middle. You go to linebacker spot, Eric Kendricks and Anthony Barr are holding things down. Then you get back into the secondary. Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, of course Harrison Smith, all of them playing so effectively and so cohesively.
Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for that ultimate recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And
he's got it at the 15. A big-time play there for the Texans. 52 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Osweiler will throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Anthony Barr coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd down, Osweiler. And this is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Tyler Ervin. And it brings up 4th down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
4th down. Here's Osweiler. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Braxton Miller, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Time to feature the offensive starters and to give some love to the tight end, Kyle Rudolph.
He's been to the Pro Bowl already, battled a few injuries, but he's back and better than ever. Has added a little yoga to his regimen in order to make it more nimble. That makes it that much harder for the defenders to catch him.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now Bradford on 2nd down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Whitney Merciless is rapidly becoming one of the top outside linebackers in the game. As well he should. With that name, he's got to be great.
3rd and short yardage. Bradford. He's going to rifle one deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the red zone now, Bradford. And his throw is incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there, and it's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
On 3rd down, Bradford can't find anyone open. And he comes back with one complete. The 26-year-old Thielen, he had a career day in Week 5, 127 yards, found the end zone for the first time of the season as well.
Yeah, on 7 catches. He did some nice work, and a lot of people look at him as a special teams, maybe kick return type of a guy. But if he keeps playing like this, they're going to scout Minnesota State more extensively.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Vikings. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. On the sneak, Bradford. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So we'll get another look at the Texans on offense. I mentioned it earlier, 3-2 on this young season. Those 2 losses, though, big margins, 31-13 against the Vikings, and then way back against the Patriots, 27-0.
And I think what you just noted there, the big margins, that's the cause for concern for Texans fans because they want to be competitive. If you lose to New England or Minnesota, that's not such a big deal. But to get blown out by both of them, that raises some eyebrows.
Yeah, and the wins coming over the Bears, the Chiefs, and the Titans. Osweiler going for the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. 20. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 91 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a second down. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Second down, Bradford. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Bradford from the gun on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. First down, Bradford. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Now Bradford on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Christian Covington in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, the Vikings will call on their punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down.